The last creature in this descent is the reason submersible pilots refuse this trench, a monster so grotesque it's said to haunt the dreams of those who have crossed its path. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because the journey to that terror begins in the relatively shallow waters, where the sun still shines and the creatures are merely unsettling. Welcome to the Abyss Files. 300 meters down, in the dimly lit twilight zone, we find the Anglerfish, a creature so deceptively innocent-looking it's almost laughable. At first glance, it's just a fish with a little growth on its head, but that growth is actually a fleshy lure, used to entice prey in the dark waters. What's truly surprising, though, is the way the male anglerfish attaches itself to the female's body, fusing its own body with hers, and eventually atrophying into nothing more than a sperm-producing appendage. Honestly, this one kept me up at night, thinking about the implications of such a bizarre mating ritual. It evolved this way because, in the dark depths, finding a mate is a rare and precious occurrence, and the male's sacrifice ensures the female will have a constant source of sperm to fertilize her eggs. Encountering an anglerfish in the wild would be an unsettling experience, watching as it uses its lure to tempt an unsuspecting prey, its large teeth and powerful jaws waiting to strike. And if you thought that was disturbing, consider this. Some species of anglerfish have been known to have a unique relationship with bioluminescent bacteria, which live in their lures and produce a blue-green glow, attracting prey like moths to a flame. But descend past 500 meters, where the darkness is almost palpable, and we enter the realm of the giant squid, a creature of legend and terror. Reaching lengths of up to 13 meters, these massive cephalopods are the stuff of nightmares, with their long, sinuous tentacles and bulging, black eyes. What's truly terrifying about the giant squid, though, is its massive beak-like mouth, capable of exerting a bite force of over 3,000 pounds per square inch, strong enough to crush the shells of clams and the bones of small whales. It's a predator that has evolved to dominate the dark waters, using its massive size and strength to overpower any potential prey. Encountering a giant squid in the wild would be a heart-stopping experience, watching as it rises up out of the darkness, its tentacles snaking out like ghostly fingers. And if you thought that was impressive, consider this. Giant squid have the largest eyes of any animal on the planet, with some specimens having eyes that are over 30 centimeters in diameter, giving them unparalleled vision in the dark depths. But we're not done yet, because past 1,000 meters, where no sunlight has ever reached, we find the colossal squid, a creature that makes its giant cousin look like a mere child. Reaching lengths of up to 19 meters, this massive cephalopod is the largest invertebrate on the planet, with a mantle as big as a small car and tentacles as long as a school bus. What's truly astonishing about the colossal squid, though, is its unique anatomy, with a pair of massive, swiveling hooks on the end of its tentacles, used to snatch and hold onto prey in the dark waters. It's a predator that has evolved to rule the deepest depths, using its massive size and strength to overpower any potential competitor. Encountering a colossal squid in the wild would be a breathtaking experience, watching as it looms out of the darkness, its massive body undulating like a living mountain range. And if you thought that was impressive, consider this. Colossal squid have been known to have a unique relationship with deep-sea fish, which will often swim alongside them, using the squid's massive body as a shield against other predators. But we're still not at the bottom, because past 2,000 meters, we find the Fangtooth Fish, a creature that looks like it was pulled straight from a horror movie. With its massive, fang-like teeth and powerful jaws, this fish is a formidable predator, capable of exerting a bite force of over 400 pounds per square inch. What's truly surprising about the Fangtooth Fish, though, is its unique skull anatomy, with a pair of massive, hinged jaws that can open wide enough to swallow prey whole, and a set of teeth that are so large they have to be embedded in the fish's skull to prevent them from interfering with its own jaws. It's a predator that has evolved to thrive in the deep waters, using its massive teeth and powerful jaws to overpower any potential prey. Encountering a fangtooth fish in the wild would be a chilling experience, watching as it rises up out of the darkness, its jaws agape like a trap waiting to snap shut. And if you thought that was terrifying, consider this. Fangtooth fish have been known to have a unique bioluminescent organ in their lower jaw, which produces a bright blue glow, used to communicate with other fangtooth fish in the dark depths. But we're still descending because past 2,500 meters, we find the Viperfish, a creature that looks like it was designed by a madman. With its massive, needle-like teeth and bioluminescent lures on its lower jaw, this fish is a predator that has evolved to thrive in the darkest depths. What's truly surprising about the Viperfish, though, is its unique ability to produce a red glow from its belly, which is used to communicate with other viperfish and to confuse potential predators. It's a clever trick and one that has allowed the viperfish to dominate the deep waters, using its cunning and its bioluminescent abilities to outwit its competitors. Encountering a viperfish in the wild would be a mesmerizing experience, watching as it darts through the darkness, its bioluminescent lures flashing like a deadly trap. And if you thought that was impressive, consider this. Viperfish have been known to have a unique relationship with deep-sea shrimp, which will often swim alongside them, using the viperfish's bioluminescent lures to attract prey. But we're still not at the bottom because past 3,000 meters, we find the Gulper Eel, a creature that looks like it was pulled straight from a nightmare. With its massive pelican-like mouth and bioluminescent tail, this fish is a predator that has evolved to thrive in the darkest depths. What's truly astonishing about the Gulper Eel, though, is its unique ability to open its mouth wide enough to swallow prey whole, and then use its bioluminescent tail to lure in more prey, creating a deadly trap that is almost impossible to escape. It's a clever trick and one that has allowed the Gulper Eel to dominate the deep waters, using its cunning and its bioluminescent abilities to outwit its competitors. Encountering a Gulper Eel in the wild would be a heart-stopping experience, watching as it rises up out of the darkness, its massive mouth agape like a void waiting to swallow you whole. And if you thought that was terrifying, consider this. Gulper eels have been known to have a unique relationship with deep-sea bacteria, which live in their mouths and produce a bright blue glow, used to attract prey in the dark depths. But we're still descending because past 4,000 meters, we find the vampire squid, a creature that looks like it was designed by a horror movie director. With its massive red eyes and webbed arms, this cephalopod is a predator that has evolved to thrive in the darkest depths. What's truly surprising about the vampire squid, though, is its unique ability to turn its skin into a cloak of darkness, by expanding its skin cells to cover its bioluminescent spots, making it almost invisible in the dark waters. It's a clever trick and one that has allowed the vampire squid to dominate the deep waters, using its cunning and its ability to blend in to outwit its competitors. Encountering a vampire squid in the wild would be a chilling experience, watching as it rises up out of the darkness, its massive eyes glowing like embers from hell. And if you thought that was impressive, consider this. Vampire squid have been known to have a unique relationship with deep-sea fish, which will often swim alongside them, using the vampire squid's cloak of darkness to hide from other predators. But finally we reach the deepest depths, where the last creature in our descent awaits. Ah, the frilled shark, a monster so grotesque it's said to haunt the dreams of those who have crossed its path. With its massive, eel-like body and frilly gills, this shark is a predator that has evolved to thrive in the darkest depths. What's truly terrifying about the frilled shark, though, is its unique ability to detect the electrical signals of its prey, using its highly sensitive ampullae of Lorenzini to track down its next meal. It's a predator that has evolved to dominate the deep waters, using its cunning and its ability to detect the electrical signals of its prey to outwit its competitors. Encountering a frilled shark in the wild would be a breathtaking experience, watching as it rises up out of the darkness, its frilly gills fluttering like a ghostly apparition. And if you thought that was impressive, consider this. Frilled sharks have been known to have a unique relationship with deep-sea squid, which will often swim alongside them, using the shark's ability to detect electrical signals to hunt down prey. As we reach the end of our descent, it's worth reflecting on just how little of the ocean we've actually seen. The deep waters are a vast and largely unexplored frontier, full of creatures that defy our imagination and push the boundaries of what we thought was possible. New horrors surface every week. Subscribe so you don't miss them.